One more big question from our executive coordinator gave the assignment to our task force. He said, "What is the best model of community that fosters missional collaboration rather than competition for resources?" I have already talked about people resources and deploying those resources. Now, let me say a word about money as a resource. We are proposing a new Congregational Funding Plan. Simply put, each state and regional organization would determine how the money that is contributed from their area would be allocated. Let me use my state as an example. Alabama CBF would get together and would determine what percentage of the funds that we give would go to missions, what would go to ministries, how much would stay in Alabama for Alabama CBF work, how much would go to theological schools and select which ones we would support, how much would go to partners and select which ones we would support. But then an individual church would have the freedom to go along with the state plan and use that as a default plan for their giving. Or if my church decided we would like to tailor a plan a little more specific to our congregation, we could do that as well. Now, if you're from Texas or Florida, your state may come up with a plan that's a little different. You may have some different priorities or want to support other organizations than were supported through my state. That's okay. Everyone would have the freedom to do that. And then we all come together in the Ministries Council, and it is there that we share cooperatively these funding agreements. This combines freedom at the point of those who are giving the money, the contributing churches, but it also puts that together with cooperation. And together, we think that will make for strong and generous stewardship. Once all of that comes to the Ministries Council, that information about funding is shared with the Governing Council, who then develops a budget for the Cooperative Baptist Fellowship.